Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at KIPS Bay Boys and Girls Club, Kudare Clubhouse. Day at the Bay, Saturday. They got me out from my bed to come over here and talk to you guys. Podcasting all day long. But it's good. We have the doors open to the community. We're doing different things in the clubhouse. And we have a bunch of people here. They're going to talk about exactly what's going on at their table. So we're going to let them introduce themselves from my left to my right. Just give me your name. You give me the site that you work at or that you're part of. I'm going to do this is my left. I'm waiting for you.
Hi, I'm Caitlin, and I'm 13 years old.
Caitlin, is the first time doing a podcast?
Yeah.
I got you with the horns. Welcome to podcasting. Next.
Maddox.
Maddox.
13.
Maddox has a little delay. Maddox is Maddox. Okay, Maddox. Welcome to the podcast. I can't give you the horns because I gave it to her. Sorry. Only ladies on that one.
All right, I'm Ethan, and I'm part of KIPS Bay.
Okay, Ethan.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's great that you're part of Kids Bay. What site are you repping? What site?
We're from Throg's Neck.
Okay, from the
Yeah.
Throg's Neck. But there's a Throg's Neck building, right? And then there's another.
We're at the one like at MS 101.
MS 101. Okay,
Yeah.
we call those the help sites. So MS 101 is part of the schools, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So welcome. What do you guys want to talk about today? Since it's your
Mental
first time
health.
podcasting. Mental health?
Yeah.
Mental health is a big thing, man. It's sad when you hear, stuff on the news about mental health and that, I think we need to teach these cops a little more of how to deal with mental health. I mean, I think everybody should learn a little more. It's out there, and I think after COVID has been a real issue. Let me know what's your initiative, what you guys are up to.
So today we came here to bring awareness to mental health. We're doing like a self-care day. You guys.
Yeah, so it includes things like face masks, stress balls, and we've did a yoga session a couple of times. And
I can't do yoga, man. I'm sorry. My body,
Yeah.
I want to, but my body's not letting me do it.
Insert laugh track.
I have one right here. Don't worry about it. I got you. I'm sorry. If you want to do my job, I'm fine with that. Don't believe me. I don't have no problem with it. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we basically we made a survey for people to answer, and it gave, I think, like 13 or probably more facts about mental health and like awareness about it. People know about it, and it was completely anonymous.
We made this survey to gather statistics about what people know and what people don't know, so we know what to teach them about mental health.
Okay, what do you think is one of the things that people just absolutely have no idea of? You jumping in? Go ahead, man.
Yeah. Like how to deal with the mental health issues.
Give me an example. How could we deal with something? I have 2 jobs. I'm always stressed out. How could I calm down? How could I get my mental and my body into a relaxed mode so I could continue when I get to my house and have to deal with 2 of my kids?
Doing relaxing things like the yoga that we have.
Okay.
And taking care of yourself. Like with that's why we had the spa water and the stress balls.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's basically what we're doing. We're teaching people self-care, like with the face mask and the stress balls. We have like bath salts, and that kind of just that's some of the things that helps us clear our minds and stuff. And the yoga too, that helps clear your minds.
And what people have to understand is that it's something that it doesn't take all day. You could take 5 minutes to do this. You could take 10 minutes. You could take an hour to do this. A lot of people don't have an hour. But if you have 15 or 20 minutes, this is something that you could do. And it doesn't have to be every day. You could treat yourself, right? You could do it every other day. On Saturdays, look forward to, lighting a candle, putting on your face mask, putting on some nice soothing music or something that just relaxes your mind and gets you out of worrying about what tests I have to take, the SATs and the bill that has to be paid on the 15th and stuff like that. So that's great that you're doing that, and it's a positive thing because it's an outreach. Sometimes people don't know how to say that they need help.
Yeah.
And I think that's the hardest problem with mental health. People just don't know how to ask for help. So if someone is in need of some real mental health, is there a way that we could find more support for stuff like that?
I think that we should normalize having mental health, because if you really think about it, it's everywhere. Because a lot of people have anxiety, people have like depression and stuff. Like it's more normal than most think, and I feel like some people are ashamed to say that they have like a mental health, or speak up and find help.
Yeah, I think that's the whole thing. Just saying that they need help is one of the most important things. Confessing or basically having somebody there that's willing to hear you is another important thing. Sometimes just reaching out to people you don't know. You know, you could reach out to a doctor and say, "Yeah, I feel stressed out," and those stuff. And then you could reach out to someone maybe in a program or in your religious belief in your church or something, and just say, "Hey, I see, understand what you're going through. I feel like I'm going through the same thing," and just find something in common that maybe you can help each other out with. Um,
Yeah.
Mental health is really an issue.
Yeah.
I think that my,
Yeah.
my wife has been going through it for a little bit, but I also think that's because of she had medical issues with cancer and stuff like that. So that also gets you to the medicine and all that stuff gets you stressed out and gets you depressed. But we have to go through that through our families, and we have to go through this. Hopefully not ourselves, but sometimes we have to be aware that it could happen at any time to anyone.
Yeah.
So that's the important thing. Oh, we have a question from the audience. Yes, I'm sorry. She said, you said medical health? What's medical health? Well, medical health is when we say medical, that has to do with the doctor, right? And then health has to do with feeling good or how your body is reacting. So when we say mental health or medical health, it's because they're trying to get your brain, you know how your little brain works? We're trying to make sure that you have good days and not a lot of bad days. Okay, thank you for the question in the audience. I'm sorry, I wasn't set up with a microphone for you guys. Anything else you like to add to the podcast?
Yeah, like 1 in 5 New Yorkers in NYC specifically, will have or will experience some sort of mental health issue in their life.
Yeah, I think if you live in New York City, you want to have mental health because this is a tough town, man. It's a tough town to live in. Some people are like, I can't understand how you live there. And then when you start getting into the boroughs, like living in the Bronx, living in Manhattan, living in Brooklyn, it's like just living in those places could stress you out. So you could imagine. And then school stresses you out, work stresses you out, your parents stress you out. All right, child, get away from me. Everything could really affect your body. I kind of learned that one time when I was young, and I don't really let anything bother me. Because one time I felt like I was really gonna get sick because of stuff that was happening, and now it's very very rare that something will bother me. I just brush everything off because stress could kill you.
Yeah.
Stress could affect your heart, affect your blood pressure, and it could kill you. And we don't need none of that. All right, guys. So I know y'all got your table out there. Some people got. Oh, you have somebody there. Okay. Anything that you would like to add before we end this one? No, you're
No.
good. All right, just
Yeah.
thank you for coming out here. Please go see them. They're on the third floor. And by the time you listen to this podcast, they're not gonna be here. But talk to someone if you feel like you're stressed out. Take 5 minutes for yourself. Have a little salt in your bathtub, a little bath bomb. Put a mask on. Drink some nice. What kind of water do you have over there? A little lemon. A little.
It's like spa water.
I know, but what's spa water? I don't
Oh,
know.
it's like
It has like it's like a few infused
like-
of,
infused water with like
Okay,
cucumber,
okay.
like different
Weird water.
fruits.
kiwis, yes,
Kiwis.
cucumbers.
A cucumber. That's what I was looking for. The cucumbers. The cucumber water is really, really good. It's
Yeah.
delicious. Thank you guys. I appreciate you all, and I'm gonna put your podcast up so you can listen to it and share it, and hopefully you can help somebody. This guy, get him out of here.
Yo, I already know who's the best. I'm trying to tell you. Check. 1 2 1 2. Check.
Oh man, get out of here.